Tyler Hayes.
Sorry, folks, having a little bit of trouble here with one of my feeds here, and my apologies for getting a little bit of a late start. I'll try to catch up here as quick as I can. Shot up is good. It's 4-4 now as Damian Forrest gets into it. From the outside corner for three. Or do they give him just? They're going to give him just two. 6-4 lead right now for Walters State with 17 minutes to go here. Sly Thompson picking up the foul there. You hear the crowd definitely wanted more than that, but there we go. 6-4, 17-20 left to go here in the first. And right now, your Senators out on top in the red tonight. Cleveland State in the blue. Williams going to try to drive in. Whistle blows quickly in the middle there. And the foul going to go against Nicholas Kennard. First foul against Cleveland State. So a foul apiece. 6-4 lead. Shot up, no good. Tip back is good for Walters State. And it's 8-4. Again, the winner will play Thursday night. If Walters State wins, they will continue to play, but they will have to travel depending on what Motlow does against Rome. There's a bad pass, grabbed by Williams, racing up, and he drops two as he gets nailed to the floor, and then we get a timeout. And the timeout is going to be called by Cleveland, our first timeout, and we'll be back. Stay tuned. So a quick timeout by Cleveland as they find themselves down 10-4 here early on, 16 minutes to go. Cleveland Dixon for three, missed it. Forrest trying to get the rebound, and we get a whistle underneath with 16:23 left to play. Coach not happy with a foul on a Goff. Actually, it was on Forrest on the other side, so Damian Forrest picks up the foul, and Walters State will have the ball with Sly Thompson. Williams out there to his right. He'll try to drive in, lost the ball, feeds it over to Boyd. Boyd into the lane, spin, jump shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Maurice Dixon. Dixon drops it off there for Christian Green. Green slows it down and brings it down the right side. Here on the near side, back out front. Whoa, slip of the shoe there. Almost lost himself there. Shot up is good. 4-3 for Green. Devontae Williams. Slide too far for Gary Smith Jr. He threw it away. Cleveland State Lady Cougars with 23 seconds left in the third are up 57-51 over Chattanooga State Lady Tigers. We'll keep you up to date on that score as it goes through the night. The winner plays here Thursday against your Lady Senators, Walter State. Turnaround blocked. And Haynes got a good block, almost grabbed it and took off. This time it is stolen by Boyd. And Boyd will go down and get two and the and one.
Demarius Boyd.
Demarius with a nice.
Fouls on number 23, Nicholas Kennard, his second. Team third.
Third foul against Cleveland State. Second foul against Kennard, who started tonight. R.J. Berkeley is now in the game. And Boyd will shoot the one. It'll roll off, no good. Forrest will get the rebound. 12-7. With 14:56 to go. Dixon kicks it outside. That is Berkeley. Now back to Dixon. Trying for three, off the back of the glass, no good. Williams pulls down the board, races down, bounce pass into the lane, right into the hands of Tyler Haynes. Beautiful play there, and another timeout quickly by the Cleveland coach.
Timeout, Cleveland State.
Full timeout, we'll take it. Well, I've just updated my phone, and I've got 25 seconds left in that Lady Cougar, Lady Tiger game. Chattanooga State up by 6, 74-68. Chattanooga, if they can hold on, they will travel here to Walter State on Thursday to take on the Lady Senators. So 25 seconds left in that game. 14:35 left here in the first half of this game. Your Senators up 14-7 right now on Cleveland as they'll bring it up. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there. Big high rebound there by Williams. Wow.
Fouls on number 5, Devontae Williams, his first, team second player control foul.
(14-7) is your score. 3 fouls now on Cleveland, 2 on Walter State as they work the outside perimeter for the long 2, and is good.
Christian Green.
Green pops in the 2.
Correction, 2-point basket.
Smith, bounce pass, back door. Devontae Williams for 2. Nicely done. Boy, they are really working the passing and opening up the lane down low. Good aggressive defense, taking a 2, and again, Christian Green for 2 more. Keeps them in the game, 16-11 with 13 and a quarter to go. Williams, baseline, reverse, no good. Smith trying to fight for a rebound, and it's tipped out by Dixon. And down on the floor is Williams, making sure he's all right. Billingsley checks in, and Kwan Banks checks in, and getting ready to check in is Weddle. Weddle will check in for Williams. 13 seconds left to go, 13 minutes left to go. 20 on the shot clock. Tyler Haynes got in trouble there, feeds it off Sly Thompson, back to Haynes, back to Thompson at the timeline with 10 on the shot clock. Thompson going to go around the screen from Gary Smith, throws up a shot, no good, rebound, pulled down and out of there by Kawan Banks, who didn't start tonight, which was surprising. Here's Billingsley, and then a jam by their big man, Forrest. And a timeout is going to be taken by Walters State.
30-second timeout.
Sly, Weddle, Destin Barker checks in, Gary Smith Jr. and Demarius Boyd for Walters State. Up by 3 right now with 12 minutes to play here. Almost stolen away from Boyd. Gets the screen, goes to the right side, can't go that way. Gets to the left, can't go that way. Feeds it over to Thompson. Thompson backs out to the top of the key. Goes into the lane, kicks it out for 3 from the edge, no good. Rebound snagged by Thompson, who bounces it back into the middle where it's taken away there by Banks. Feeds it up Billingsley. Shot from the outside for 3, no good. Rebound Dixon, he lost it, it goes out of bounds.
Entering the game, number 21, Damian Forrest.
Damian Forrest will check in for Dixon.
Also entering the game, number 11, Miles Tucker.
Miles Tucker's going to check in. Williams going to check back in for Walters State. And it looks like the Lady Tigers are the ones coming here Thursday night. Fed in as Proud puts one up, and he gets, or Pride puts one up, gets knocked aside. 3 fouls apiece. They're going to win that game. It looks 76-70. That is the final. So the Lady Tigers of Chattanooga coming here Thursday night to face the Lady Senators. Kobe Pride misses the first one. Reek checks in now for Gary Smith Jr. And Pride will get one more. And he missed that one as well. Tipped out of bounds by Barker, and he got back up in the air high enough to be able to flip it back in to Weddle. Fed down in the lane, Reek spins around, now goes up and puts in 2. Nice play for the young man. Doesn't get a lot of playing time. Big, tall kid, but thin. A lot of arm, a lot of leg there. And they have learned how to use the body well. Did a nice job there on that little 2-pointer. Shot up in the face, though. Reek, nicely done. Blocks that one. Weddle brings it back the other way. Swing it out wide. Williams. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to go up. He's going to get swatted at by Pride. That ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Walters State. 11-14 to go, a 5-point lead for the Senators here in the first half. They'll inbound. Reek swings it out. Boyd. Coach calling out the play. Boyd calls it out now. Boyd decides to take three, and he knocks it down. Demarius Boyd with a big three ball. Underneath 11 minutes to play. And the call for defense from the bench and the fans here tonight. Into the corner, Pride for three. He's way short of the mark. Taken by Boyd, racing down. He's got one on either side. He goes through the lane, gets bumped, and there'll be a foul on Cleveland. I believe it's going to go against Miles Tucker.
Foul was on number 11, Miles Tucker. His first, team fourth, entering the game. Number 1, Christian Green. Number 2, Maurice Dixon.
Green and Maurice Dixon checking back in for Cleveland. Inbound to Weddle. Weddle trying to get the screen, goes to Barker, and that ball's taken away. And then touching out of bounds is Green. So it'll go to Walter State. Inbound, Boyd. Boyd with 16 on the shot clock. Calls the play, calls for Barker to come up front, try to get the screen. Forrest comes out with him though. Now Boyd's going to drive in, lost the ball. Grabbed though on the corner there by Weddle, who saves it. Weddle from deep NBA 3 land, no good. Forrest pulls down the board. Green races down, into the lane, can't go, kicks it back out. Tucker for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Boyd racing down. He's got Reek. He's going to take it himself off the glass. 4-2. He is fast and very, very agile. 10-point lead now for your Senators. 9:48 to play. Halfway through the first. Senators out on top. Turnaround, shot up with the right hand. Forrest for two. 23-15. Again, Lady Senators won earlier. Big time over Roan State. Congratulations to the Lady Senators. And a good year for Roan State Lady Raiders. They'll be back next year, and they will look much better. A full freshman squad this year, so they've got a whole year under their belt. A lot of time to work on things. Oh, we're going to get a foul called. And not liking it is going to be Kwan Banks, because he is going to hit Demarius Boyd, and it'll be 2 shots.
His second, team fifth.
Fifth foul now for Cleveland.
At the line, shooting 2, number 4, Demarius Boyd.
Boyd's going to get 2 opportunities here. First one is good.
Entering the ball game, number 20, Kobe Pride.
Kobe Pride and Kennard's going to enter the game as well.
23, Kwan Banks.
Second one won't go. Pride grabs the rebound. Feeds it over to Green. 9-point lead for Walter State with 9 minutes left to go in the first half. Driving, Green up and over the top for 2 more for Green. Williams trying to get the screen from Reek. Feeds it out front, Weddle. Weddle goes around Barker's screen, throws up the left-handed shot, and is good for 2. Nicely done by Jermize.
Weddle.
8:28 left to go. Green drives in again. He's their leader tonight. Swings it over to Dixon. The big man tries to drive in, and they'll wave it off. Foul on the floor. It's going to be against Barker.
24, Destin Barker.
Berkeley checks back in for Cleveland State.
First team forward.
They'll inbound to the backcourt. Banks puts it up, no good. Rebound Pride, right-handed, off the glass.
Kobe Pride.
Driving left side. Weddle again for 2 more.
Jeremiah Weddle.
Jeremiah with a nice drive there to the glass. 28-19, 7:30 left to play. Coach Carlisle out on the floor, better back up, son. Green for 2, and he nailed it. The hot hand right now for Cleveland State is Christian Green. I believe he is at 10 points right now, unofficially, but I know he's got at least 8. Weddle again for a drive, just missed it. Rebound Dixon. Racing down. Walter State, though, great in transition. Gets back quickly. Daniel Goff in the game now on the far side there. Green again from that spot. Shot up no good. Goff battles for a rebound, falls into the hand of Barker. So they kind of got their tall team out there right now. Goff, Reek, Barker, Weddle, and Williams. Weddle fadeaway for 2, off the rim, no good. Rebound Dixon. Not getting that second shot right now is Walter State. Missing some guys on the bench tonight too. Kwan Hale being one of them. From outside for 3, no good. Rebound fought for between a Goff and Pride. They're going to say out on blue. It'll stay red. Tyler Haynes and Sly Thompson coming back in.
Entering the ballgame for Walter State, number 2, Sly Thompson, number 15, Tyler Haynes. For Cleveland State, number 5, R.J. Berkeley, number 21, Damian Forrest, number 11, Miles Tucker.
6:10 left to go, 28-21. Down low is Haynes, turnaround in the lane for 2. Tyler knocks it down, and it's a 9-point lead with under 6 minutes to play. Cleveland coach out there just about at half court yelling, trying to get his team going. Walter State playing right now very well, keeping the lead. Reach in, turn, oh, nice spin move to the lane and no good on the bucket, and then the rebound by Haynes. A couple of guys on top. Who are they going to call the whistle on? And they're going to call it on Forrest.
Fouls on number 21, Damian Forrest, his second personal foul.
Second
Team
personal foul.
Number 6.
Team foul 6 now. Walter State has 5:33 left to go in the first half. They lead it by 9. Williams, Goff. Throw down low, Haynes up off the glass. Tyler Haynes with a nice play there. Battling the bigs down low, Haynes can do it. He's got that upper body movement. He can really twist underneath. Here on the outside, double team. He goes around the screen, can't go in though. Good job by Goff. Pride lost the ball, gets it back, it's on the floor, still battling. Stolen away by Walter State, fed ahead, Sly. Waits for everybody to come down. Goff flips one over. You hear the coach calling out the play he wants. They're going to go over the top for Haynes again for 2 more. Just get it over the top of their big man, and Haynes will take it the rest of the way, and he's done it twice now. Almost an identical play, and now a double-digit lead for Walter State. Kick it outside for 3. Out. Haynes, rebound. Williams racing down to the glass for 2. A nice play there by Williams, and another timeout. Cleveland going to take the timeout. I believe we're probably going full here.
Timeout. Cleveland State full timeout.
And a full timeout for Cleveland State. We'll take it. We'll come back. 36-21 here in the first half. A really good game right now for Walters State. They have really handled Cleveland well, and they have been firing up and down the court. Again, the Lady Senators won their game tonight earlier. They won it big, 91-43. Chattanooga State Lady Tigers just defeated the Cleveland State Lady Cougars. So Chattanooga will come here Thursday night to play the Lady Senators. We'll have coverage for you right here on Jock Jive at 5:30 on the Walters State Network, powered by Jock Jive Sports. 4 minutes to go. Dixon trying to drive in, does, and he looked like he traveled there, but they're going to call Tyler Haynes for a foul.
15, Tyler Haynes his first. Team number 5 and 1 shooting 2. Number 2 for Reese Dixon.
Dixon's going to shoot 2 here. That little shimmy shake that he does with the shoulders, and he drops the first one down. 36-22 now. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Waiting on a score from Rowan State and Motlow. Missed the second one, and the rebound grabbed by Walters State. And I have got a score for you. Motlow is losing 29-27 at the half to Rowan State. Rowan State up by 2. That means Rowan State would come here Thursday night if the men can hold on. And they just beat Walters State the other night here on the end of the regular season. And a Tyler Haynes skyhook for 2. So that could make things very interesting Thursday night. Rowan State can hold on and sneak a win out of Motlow, who is the number 1 seed. Otherwise, the Walters State men will travel to Motlow. Spin and travel is called. And as far as coverage goes, I don't know if we will be there to cover that one. It would be up for Motlow State to ask for coverage, and they have not asked for coverage this year. Rowan State took care of the coverage tonight to go to Motlow, so we'll see what happens. And a travel there as Sly does the same thing. So hope for a Rowan State win if you want to see the men again. And then Saturday, everything goes to Ball State. East versus West in the women and men, East versus West. 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and I'll be there to call all the action Saturday from Ball State. From the outside for 3, it's short. Pride with the rebound. Put it up, got 2. 38-24, 2:40 left to go. Sly turns around, gets the call from coach. Drives in, kicks it over. Little short jumper for Destin for 2. 2:22 left to go. Top of the key for 2, and knocked it down as Green.
Christian Green.
I know he's in double figures now. We'll have some stats for you coming up here at halftime, so stick around if you want to know who's doing what. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Oh, a steal by Green on a bad pass there. Green drives, and it's ripped off the rim by Devontae Williams. Got a piece of that and knocked it away. What a play. Green on the outside. Goes around the screen from Pride, kicks it over here near side for the 3, up no good. Pride with the rebound, fighting against Barker, and gets it over the top of his head for 2. Sly brings it up, sends Boyd back into the corner. They move guys around. Williams in the middle, feed and a jam by Tyler Haynes. Nice move, nice play both ways. Really nice. 42-28. Excuse me. Green kicks it out. Back underneath Pride, tip by Barker into the hands. Boyd racing down and tried to get it a follow through, but Boyd goes down, but he gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls on number 5, R.J. Berkeley, his first.
Walter State in the bonus now. Berkeley picking up the foul.
Number 4,
Demarius Boyd will go to the line to shoot 2. Looks like Sully Fox is getting ready to check in. Shot 1 is good. Barker checks out. Sully Fox checks in. And Billingsley checks in for Cleveland State. Second one good as well. 44-28, 40 seconds to go. Shot clock, game clock, 10 seconds apart. Green with the basketball. He's been their hot hand tonight. Haynes trying to reach in. Now Fox gets him. Kicks it into the corner for 3, and it's good. Desmond Billingsley. Walter State will play for the last shot here, up 44-31. Williams behind the back, nicely done. Drives through the lane, but lost the ball, got hit. Long throw down, tipped out of there by Sly Thompson into the stands. 1.2 left to go. Dixon, no good. That is the half, folks. We've completed 20 minutes. It is halftime. And right now, the Walter State Senators lead this one by a score of 44-31. We'll come back in a little while with stats. Halftime here from Walter State. Your Walter State Senators on top 44-31 over the Cougars of Cleveland State. Let's take a look at some of the first half stats. In the first half, shooting 14 of 32 from the floor for 44% for Cleveland. They were 2 of 14, though, from behind the arc, 14%, and only 25% at the stripe as they went 1 of 4. Leading scorer, like I mentioned, Christian Green in double digits with 13. Next up, Damian Forrest with 8. 3 for Billingsley, 6 for Kobe Pride, and just 1 point for Dixon right now. And Kobe Pride with 2 fouls, Kobe Pride doesn't have 2 fouls. Damian Forrest and Kawan Banks have 2 fouls each. They're the only ones that have double-digit fouls. For Walter State right now, in the first half, they shot 66.7% from the field. They were 20 of 30 in that first half. 33% from behind three-point line. They only took 3 3-pointers. They were 1 of 3. And they were 3 out of 5 at the stripe for 60%. Leader in points right now is Tyler Haynes with 16, followed by Demarius Boyd with 12. Devontae Williams has 8. Jemias Weddle with 4, Reek Creek with 2, and Destin Barker with 2. Cleveland tonight, points in the paint, 16, Walters 30. Points off of turnovers, Walters 12, Cleveland 6. Second chance points, Cleveland 6, Walters 2. Fast break points tonight, Walters has 8. Cleveland doesn't have anything yet. Bench points, Cleveland 9, Walters 6. Score was tied twice, lead changed 0 times. The largest lead by Cleveland didn't ever have one. Largest lead by Walters was 16 with 3:32 left to go in the first. We already told you that the Lady Senators won their game tonight 91-43. Ended up shooting 46.6% from the field for the game, 34.6% from behind the arc, and 66.7% at the stripe. It was the third and fourth quarter that really lit it up for Walters State. Blair Schultz had 16 tonight, Jada Wiggins 10, Q Mitchell 12, and Kiera Hill 10. 23 points for Vertonia Beatty tonight. V. Beatty 5 of 8 from three-point land. 4 of those went back to back to back to back. She just missed a 5th one at the end of the game. So she had quite the night with 23. She leads the team. So 5 girls in double figures tonight. On the other side, Kirby Brown with 11 and Brooke Christian with 13. Those were the 2 girls in double figures for Rowan State, who only shot 35.7% from the field tonight, 25 from behind the arc, and 60% at the stripe. Again, like I said, a freshman-oriented team. They will come back next year, hopefully all of them, and they will play again, and they'll be very good. You watch, Coach David Harnish will have that team ready to battle next year, no doubt in my mind. Lady Senators move on, and as we mentioned, Chattanooga State won their game against the Cleveland Lady Cougars. 76-70 was the final. Chat comes from behind to win that game. They will come here Thursday night to face your Lady Senators. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We've got more basketball coming up right here on JockJive.com. 44-31 is our halftime score as we get ready for the second half of play now. We'll put 20 on the clock. Updating you from Motlow right now. Rowan State is up 65-59 in the second half. And it looks like just a few minutes left in that game. So if they hold on, Rowan State would come here Thursday night and play Walters again. (44-31) is our score here as Walters State gets ready to go back to work. They have the lead on Cleveland. We'll see if they can hold on to it. And like I said, if Rowan State holds on to their lead, they would come here. Otherwise, if Motlow pulls it out, then one of these two will go there. Cleveland gets the ball to start the inbound, 44-31. Shout for defense starts from the Walters State bench. Bounce inside, tip knocked away, and then running into the defender. Shot up, rolls around the rim, comes out of the rim. Shot put up there by Kwan Banks, and it just wouldn't roll down through. Talk about a tight net. Williams now with the basketball. Swings it over here, Thompson, Haynes. Screens for Boyd. Boyd now pull up, jumper, about 17-footer, missed it. Fought for the rebound, Dixon feeds it ahead. Racing up, left-handed, missing the shot there. And a good job on defense again. Boyd underneath will drive the glass, put it up. It won't go either. Wow, tight on either end. And this time the bucket is going to count. And Williams picks up the foul.
Personal foul, first team foul of the half. The basket is good at the line, shooting one. Number 23, Quan Banks.
Shooting the one, it rolls around the rim and finally falls through. So back to a 10-point lead now as Walters State will bring it down. Haynes from the three-point line. Shot up no good. Barker with the rebound. Back up. Tipped up again, and then a whistle down low. And they're going to call that foul on Kwan Banks.
Foul on number 23, Quan Banks, his third personal foul. First team foul.
First team foul. Third personal foul, though, for Banks. Berkeley checking into the game. Tyler Haynes at the stripe against Dixon. Fires it off. Rebound forced, double teamed and trapped in the backcourt. Now breaks out of there himself, feeds it ahead. 18:25 left to go here. 10-point lead, Walters State out front. And a chat for defense coming from the bench again. Dixon tries to go through the lane, gets bumped, knocked down. Haynes feeds it ahead. Boyd racing down right side. Feeds it over here, Williams. Williams in the lane, feeding. Backdoor, Barker.
Barker.
From the two. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Haynes. And Damian Forrest went down and was holding the ankle. Wanted a foul and a whistle, didn't get it. Asking the referee about it.
Foul is on number 2. Maurice Dixon.
Foul is going to be called against Maurice Dixon. Team's second foul. 46-34. Pride checks in. Dixon checks out. Forrest stayed in the game, though.
At the line, shooting 2, number 5, Devontae Williams.
Devontae Williams will now shoot 2 at the line. First one up is good. 48-34. Walter State up. Into the corner. Back out wide side for Pride from about 12 feet out. No good. Rebound. Forrest. Ball got stripped by Boyd. He throws it back in, though, and then it gets tipped and knocked out. And they're going to call Boyd for the foul.
Demarius Boyd, his first, team second.
A 2-point game in Motlow right now. Roan State leads 68-66, and they're under a minute to play. An exciting game there. We'll try to keep you up to date on that one. That is on one of our other channels on the Jock Jive Network under Roan State. From outside for three, knocking it down, is R.J. Berkeley.
R.J. Berkeley for three.
That over. Boyd quickly. Haynes kicks it out. Barker. Williams going to drive it himself. Layup. Didn't get it. Should have called goaltending there big time. I don't know why there wasn't one. The ball had never touched, and he was already on the rim. Reverse. And the follow through. Nicely done by Damian Forrest. Racing the other way for the layup, and it rolls out again. Twice now it's happened. The other way. Missed it. Blocked by Haynes. Ball on the ground. Picked up. Bouncing. Boyd stopped. Alley-oops for Williams. Missed. Out of bounds and created. And Boyd gets it back. Williams for three. Won't go. Tipped. Knocked aside. And boy, back and forth they go now. Pride outside. Driving, missing. Barker drops it off for Sly Thompson. Sly slows things down at the 15.5 mark. Williams back to Thompson. In the lane, Haynes in between the two big trees for two. 50-39, 11-point lead again for Walter State, double digits. Driving and into the lane and out of bounds he goes with it. And he was looking for something too.
The ball game, number 2, Maurice Dixon, number 11, Miles Tucker.
Sly drives the glass, puts it up. It won't go again. To the other end, and the foul is whistled.
Foul on number 24, Destin Barker is second, team third.
3 fouls now for.
At the line shooting 2, number 2, Maurice Dixon.
Maurice Dixon will come to the line to shoot. Shot misses on the first one.
Entering the ball game, number 10, Jeremiah Weddle.
Weddle checks in. Williams gets chatted before he'll get a chance to get a drink. And he got the second one. Still a 10-point lead for Walter State with 14:41 to go. Back over Boyd, back over Thompson. Into the corner, Weddle. Swings it in, Haynes right in the middle. Man, he has been something else down in the post tonight. Tyler Haynes has just controlled it down there no matter what they've thrown at him. Even the two big guys, when they were playing at the same time, Pride and Forrest, Tyler Haynes was going through both of them. Dixon outside. Back out top of the key. Swing it wide. 8 on the shot clock. They got to go. Fires up the 3 ball, and he got it.
R.J. Berkeley for 3.
Timeout being called by Cleveland, I believe.
Timeout, Cleveland State, 30-second timeout.
(13:53), 52-43, a 9-point lead right now. Walter State with the basketball will bring it up slowly. As they bring it up with Boyd, he'll swing it over here, Williams. Williams will fake. They'll bring everybody back out. Weddle in a zone for Boyd for 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled out of there, Berkeley. Swinging around the wing, driving into the lane, going up. And a floater for 2.
Miles Tucker.
7-point lead now for Walters. Cleveland. Timeout. Walters State going to take one. Full timeout. We'll be back. Stay tuned. So we believe, unofficially I'll wait, but we believe that Roane State has just upset Motlow State for the second time that they went there. They beat them 74-68. If that's the final, that means Roane State, if Walter State holds on here, would come back for another game here at Walters. Last time Roane State beat Walters State. So now it becomes very interesting as Roane State, the 4th seed, has beat the number 1 seed. Now we just got to find out if Walters State can hang on to the win here as the 2 seed. Williams, Weddle for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, put back up there by Boyd, who almost took it away from everybody and got it back up. I don't know how he got in between all them bigs. 12:50 to play, 7-point lead, Walters State. Last few buckets have been all Cleveland. Trying for 3 is Dixon, and he buried it. Wow. That defense that was there is not been there for a while, and Coach Carlisle wondering what's going on with his guys. So the number 1 seed is gone. You've got 2 and 3 playing here. 4 is already won. Cleveland wins. They'll go home and face Roane State at Cleveland on Thursday. From the outside for 3 again. Uh-oh. Here they come. Back-to-back 3s. Timeout. Bill Carlisle says, I've seen enough. It is now a 1-point game here in the second half. 52-51, Walters State on top. A couple of back-to-back threes, a couple of twos, and Cleveland State right back in this game. Remember, these two teams met up 4 times this year. Cleveland won 3 of them, one of them in overtime. Walters State took care of them big time last time at Cleveland. And Cleveland looked terrible that night. They just didn't have anything going. Tonight, Walters State jumps out front. They get a nice early lead. They're looking really good, and all of a sudden, nothing. They haven't been able to drop in a layup lately. The whistle was for some water on the floors that got cleaned up here. Now the chat for defense from the Cleveland bench. Fans need something to get into here. Williams, backdoor, Boyd ducks underneath, goes up for a shot, gets fouled. And let's see who they call this on. And they're going to go all on Forrest. That's his third.
Damian Forrest, his third personal foul, third team foul.
So Boyd will go to the line to shoot 2.
Number 4, Demarius Boyd.
So Demarius Boyd with the first one is good. Forrest comes out and Pride comes back in. And the second one also good. Back to a 3-point lead right now for Walters State. A very close game, and it'll probably stay that way all the way for the next 11 and a half minutes. So don't go anywhere. This one is a battle. Winner going to take on Roane State, we believe. We haven't got the final yet, but we were taking a peek at the video up here and looked like Roane State won that game. Deep 3 and nailed it again. Wow. It's all tied up here. Miles Tucker knocks down a big 3, and this game is tied at 54. Weddle bounce pass in low. Barker off the ankles, tipped out of bounds though by Cleveland. And Walters State got lucky and they'll keep it. $18 on the shot clock, 11 on the game clock. As they try to wipe up the moisture on the floor again. Telling you, man, those mops, somebody could make some money. You hear all the squeaking going on as they try to get it dried up enough. Moving guys around, trying to get this ball in. They do to their big man. Barker kicks it out to Weddle. Weddle will stick it back out top. Gets it back from Boyd. Boyd moving guys around. Long throw into the corner. They fake it from Williams. Then he'll go up underneath, throw it up right-handed. Gets knocked down, and they're going to charge him with the foul.
Entering the ball game, number 3, Desmond Billingsley.
Billingsley checks in, or did they just call him out of bounds? One or the other. Guess they called him out of bounds. 54-54 is our score. Cleveland State now with the opportunity for their first lead of the ball game. For 3. Missed it. Rebound tipped out. Boyd grabs it. Racing down left side in the lane. Drives up. Right-handed scoop shot won't go. Pride with the rebound. Flipped ahead, now racing the other way is Berkeley. He'll go up. Oh, slapped away by Tyler Haynes. They'll call it goaltending.
They'll call it goaltending. Basket's good.
The first lead of the ball game for Cleveland is at the 10.5-minute mark left in the game. 56-54. And throwaway. Weddle too hard for Barker, goes out of bounds. And now Cleveland can get even more points. Scoop shot, reverse, good for two.
R.J. Berkeley.
Berkeley again. Williams racing the other way. He will get fouled by Berkeley. 2 shots for Williams.
Fouls on number 5, R.J. Berkeley, his second, team 4. At the line shooting 2, number 5, Devontae Williams.
Shot up is good on the first one. Banks checks back into the game for Cleveland State. Both are good. Timeout, Walters State.
30-second timeout.
(58-56) right now. Cleveland State out front. And the final in that Roan State game, 74-68. Roan State wins that game. And I don't know if that was the final score or not. That was the last we saw, but the broadcast is done. So I believe that is what the final was. So Roan State beats the number 1 seed again. Second time at Motlow. Shot up, missed. Rebounded, grabbed, racing to the other end, and finally by Sly Thompson ties the game back up. He was looking for the and one as he thought he got fouled going to the glass. 9 minutes to play. Looking around, swinging it here near side. Billingsley and Berkeley work here together. Gonna try 3, off the mark. Rebound Banks. Bucket is good, and he'll get an and one.
Foul on number 2, Sly Thompson, his second personal foul, team foul number 4. Entering the ballgame, number 1, Christian Green.
Christian Green will check back in, and he will.
Number 23.
Remember, he was the leader in points after the first half with 16 already. Missed the and one. Barker pulls down the board. It's a 2-point game again in favor of Cleveland State. Thompson into Haynes. Haynes shoots, no foul. Ball on the floor. Fought for, still fought for, pulled out of there. Fed ahead. Green driving. Glass, 2.
Christian Green.
Timeout. Walters State again. Full timeout. 58-62, your Senators down by 4 here in the second half. Cleveland State with the lead right now. If they would pull it off, they would host Roane State Thursday night at Cleveland. And Walters State's season would be done. The Lady Senators won their game. They will host Chattanooga on Thursday. That game set for a 5:30 start time. We'll keep you up to date if it changes, though. Boyd quickly. Williams driving the lane, throwing up a right-handed. Kind of a scoop shot there to get to. 8 minutes to play. Now the call for defense is Thompson all over Green. Gets the screen, kicks it over wide side. Racing into the lane, trying to push one up. Does. Rebound forced. He gets bumped. And who are they going to call the foul on? Haynes or Barker? Nope, they're going to go Barker.
Number 24, Destin Barker, his third. Team number 5. At the line shooting 2, number 21, Damian Forrest.
Forrest knocks down the first one, 63-60 right now. Makes them both. 4-point lead now for the Cougars. Again, almost threw it away. These high passes that they're trying, Cleveland's figured out all they got to do is keep jumping up and down. Sooner or later, they're going to get a block, and they did there, and they took it away. Christian Green against Sly Thompson. Shot up way off the mark there, hits the glass. Thompson grabs the rebound. Boyd races down around 2 guys, gets it into the corner. Barker steps back and travels. All Coach Carlisle can do is look at his team and wonder if they're going to get back in the game or not. He's only got 1 timeout to work with now and 2 timeouts for Cleveland. We're under 7 minutes. They really quickly used a couple of timeouts there just moments ago. Whistle. Sly going to get called.
Number 2, Sly Thompson, his third. Team number 6.
His third foul. Green flips it over here near side. Sly with a steal, racing Green, gets the ball, feeds it, and Williams will lay it down.
Devontae Williams.
Coach had just told him you can't guard him, and Sly makes him look like he's got a little egg on his face because he made a great play there defensively. There's another tip, and it's stolen. Ball went out of bounds. It's going to go off of, and it'll be Walters State ball. Wow, great, 2 great defensive plays now by Walters State. Gives the crowd something to cheer about here.
Entering the ball game for Cleveland State.
Dixon checks in. They inbound it. They'll go back to Williams. Fakes that way, goes to Sly Thompson. Thompson goes back over to Williams. Swinging it in the corner for Boyd for 3. Tip, and out of bounds it is. Cleveland with the ball. And a 2-point lead with 6 minutes to play. Chat for defense, trying to get the crowd into this game. They're just kind of watching it go back and forth. I mean, hasn't really been a whole lot of shouting. Dixon into the corner. Banks around everybody, goes up for 2. Nice move, baseline. K1 Banks puts it in. 4-point lead now. Boyd trying to get that look for, and he nailed it. Williams did for 3. The Cleveland coach is ticked right now. He is upset big time. And they're going to call the foul on Sly Thompson, his 4th foul.
Team foul number 7.
Team foul 7, bonus time now for Cleveland.
At the line shooting 1+1, number 1, Christian Green.
So Christian Green will get a 1+1 here.
Entering the ballgame, number 10, Jeremiah Weddle.
Jeremiah checks in, Sly checks out with 4 fouls. 1-point game in favor of Cleveland with possibility of a couple more. And he missed the first one. The rebound is grabbed from down underneath by Dixon in between the legs there of Haynes. And boy, coach for Cleveland is out on the floor, and the referee didn't say anything. I don't know what he was screaming about, but Williams around everybody, reached in, and Forrest got a piece of it, took it away. Green comes up, with a one-handed, I got you slam. Oh, talk about poster. Now a 5-point lead with 4:39 to go, and Walter State's season fading away very quickly. And we get a foul in the middle.
Number 23, Quan Banks, his 4th.
4th foul on Banks. 5 points is the difference. 4.5 left to play. Fed it into Haynes. Haynes just outside the lane for 2. 3-point game.
Tyler Haynes.
Green with the basketball around the pick into the corner for 3. Off the mark, rebound, grab. Triple teamed underneath, has to throw it in, does to Banks. Banks throws it up off the glass. It'll go. Back to 5. And right now, Walter State needs to find something real quick. Couple of big buckets here. Walter State's got to get that lead back. Do not want to play from behind. Off the dribble. Weddle lost the ball, picked up, and a timeout called right there by Christian Green.
Timeout, Cleveland State. Full timeout.
And it is a full timeout. They'll only have 1 left. Roan State upsets Motlow State 74-68. That is confirmed. That is a final. They'll take on the winner of this game, whether it be here or at Cleveland. We'll find out in 3.5 minutes. Forrest swings it over, near side, Dixon. Working the clock down to 11 seconds. Trying to go around, they blocked out the screen. They go from the corner for three. Shot up, no good, rebound Forrest, and he'll put it back. Now a 7-point lead with 3 minutes to go, Walter State. Depending on something, lost the ball, Boyd. Tie up, possession arrow, Walter State.
Entering the ball game, number 21, Dang Goff. Number 23, Gary Smith.
Gary Smith Jr., Dang Goff enter the game. A little more length out there now for Walter State. They got 7 points to make up right now. Long throw, bad toss, stolen, jammed. Banks with the slam. And now it's a 9-point lead. Haynes trying to drive in. Forrest is going to pick up the foul.
Damian Forrest, his fourth. Team number 6.
They've got 1 foul to give now before it's a 1-and-1 situation. Haynes feeding. Smith jams it home and gets fouled, and that'll be it by Damian Forrest. That's his 5th, and he will get fouled out of the game with 2:37 left to play. So he's done. He went up there to try to block that. Kobe Pride is going to go in for him, but shooting one is Gary Smith, who put it home. And I don't know why Forrest tried to go up and do that, because he had 4 fouls. And I mean, he just committed the 5th one. And Smith gets him back within 6 with 2.5 to play. Not a very smart move there, but will it cost them? I don't know. Right now, they still have a 6-point lead with 2.5 left to play. Dixon on the outside wing. Green, Pride. Back in Banks. Back outside again. 6 on the shot clock. Driving, lost the ball. It went up to the rim, though. I think it got kicked, actually. It went up off the glass. Opportunity for Walter State. Williams setting up the play with a Goff and Smith. Goes outside. Boyd, and he gets fouled. And that might be it for Banks. That's 5 on him. Now he's out of the game. So they've lost 2 players in the last minute here to 5 fouls, and now R.J. Berkeley comes in. Marius Boyd is shooting a 1+1. Missed it, and the rebound is brought down by Cleveland, by Christian Green. Well, there's 1 bucket they needed, and the and one, if he would have went 1 for 1. Green will take time off the clock and get it down as low as he can before he'll make a move against the defense. 9-8, now he'll go. Dixon driving in and tied up. Jump ball created by Williams. Possession arrow, though, goes to Cleveland. 4 seconds, though, on the shot clock, so it helps Walter State right now. They got to put it up. They do. Oh, my gosh. Off the glass. A 3-point shot for Berkeley. Off the glass. Boy, did that look NCAA-like from the other night. Williams driving in for 2, and the and one.
Fouls on number 20, Kobe Pride, his first. Team number 9.
Pride picks up the foul.
At the line shooting 1, Devontae Williams.
Devontae with 1 opportunity here. His team is at 72. This would put him at 73. It would be a 6-point game with 70 seconds left to play. And he missed it. Rebound is fought for by Pride. He gets it, Then it's taken away by Haynes, but I think Haynes committed the foul, and he did.
Foul's on number 15, Tyler Haynes, his second, team number 8.
We'll go 1-1 the other way. So Pride will go to the line now.
At the line shooting 1+1, number 20, Kobe Pride.
Got it. 8-point game. 1:08 left to go. Got them both. 9-point game. Now you got to take a couple of threes. I'm sure they're going to go Boyd if he gets an opportunity.
1 minute.
And there's the first one. Missed it. Tipped. Out of bounds on the rebound. It'll stay red. 55 seconds left to go. A 9-point lead for the Cougars. They would host Roan State Thursday night. Inbound, Tyler Haynes. Drives, shot partially blocked. Out of bounds, Cougar ball. And the season fading away for Walter State. Cleveland State beat them 3 out of 4 times this year. Can they make it a 4th out of 5? There's the foul on Boyd.
Demarius Boyd, his second. Team number 9. At the line shooting 1+1, number 1, Christian Green.
Green will shoot a 1-and-1 here. Shot is missed. Haynes with the rebound. Quickly, a Goff coming down. Dang long throw to the corner. Williams fakes it, drives the lane, baseline for 2.
Devontae Williams.
Sure they're going to foul right away if they can. Dixon swatted at Haynes.
Foul's on number 15. Tyler Haynes, his third. Team number 10. At the line shooting 2, number 2, Maurice Dixon.
Dixon, first one is good.
Entering the ballgame, number 11, Caden Paul, and number 12, Reed Reed.
Caden Paul and Reed Creek checking in for Walter State now. They don't have any fouls. That'll be one reason, but end of the game, 32.5, and they're down by 8. Make it 9. Boyd racing down for 3. Rattles the rim, won't go. Gary Smith trying to get a rebound against Christian Green. Will foul him. Green will go to the line. So the number 1 team gets eliminated by the number 4 team, and right now it looks like the number 2 team is going to get eliminated by the 3 team. It is going to be the 3 and the 4 on the men's side to play for the championship Thursday night, and it will be in Cleveland. And I will let you know, I honestly don't know if we'll have coverage. I'm assuming we will. I'm assuming Cleveland will say yes this time to coverage. At least I hope they will. 85-74. Boyd short. 20 seconds left. Now they're just going to play it off. 85-74. This one's done. Pride fakes, kicks it back out. There's the whistle with 9.7 to go. And the crowd doesn't have anything to cheer about for the men tonight. It'll only be for the women. So the Lady Senators will host Thursday night. We'll let you know on the time on that one, since it's only going to be one game. And the Cleveland Cougars will host Roan State, and that will only be one game. Shot both miss. Grabbed by a Goff, feeds it outside. Reed Creek for 3. Got it, but it's going to be too late.
Reed Creek for 3.
There it is, folks. That's a final. That is a final. Walter State is going to lose this game by a score of 85-77, and their season comes to a close. They were the number 2 seed this year going into this tournament, and they ended up losing it. They had the lead and then lost it in the fourth. The last 10 minutes of the game, basically. And unfortunately for Walter State, the season comes to a close. And for Cleveland, they will move on. They win it by a score of 85-77, and they just outplayed them once again. It's the 5 times they met this year. Cleveland wins 4 of them. So that's going to do it for our coverage tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. We will let you know on Thursday night if Cleveland's going to stream against Roane State. We hope so. We hope to see you there, or somebody will see you there, probably Mayan. Speaking of Mayan, he and I will be at Cleveland tomorrow for softball and baseball. So make sure you join us, 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. And it'll be baseball at 12, softball at 1. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate it, and good night.